ya tese ro for some president na ba e ban panyi wa be sre no say yensa renew go for say you know o man panyi yesro ye do ne do wa nya wa hanka Ghana ade me South Africa de no ko Ghanaians no accept it papa nya hwe abone nya hwe obi a foreign company bi okumi on the list bi obi ano na say hwe na say list no say Ghana ni company bi what the capacity to do it. Give it to the Ghanaian.
Rwanda continues to celebrate Ghana because of what our armed forces did when other countries left during their genocide. That very horrendous episode they don't want to remember. It was Ghanaian troops who stayed and saved lives, created humanitarian corridors for aid and for assistance to come later. That is why Rwanda has presented its highest national awards to Ghanaians, the Ghanaian commanders, led by General Anyidoho. Do you know the Rwandans have written to the foreign ministry that they want to come to Ghana and establish a monument?
They have?
Yes, we have selected the location. It's going to be at the Bema camp. And they are coming. They say that they don't want us to contribute anything. They're going to use their own Rwandan taxpayer resources.
Because
of
our partaking
because of what we did.
The intervention?
The intervention.
I'm supposed to speak to facts. And that's what I'm going to do. This practice where the majority leader gets his say, and if it's the turn of somebody, he will find a way of stopping.
Please listen to me.
Mr. Speaker, where is your principle? They sponsored the bill. May I finish? You see, Mr. Speaker, when they were in opposition, they sponsored the bill. They resisted every single amendment. Mr. Speaker, today, they are now saying that through a committee, they are amending, Mr. Speaker, the clause 9, the very amendment they rejected in opposition.
That is why I feel that if we are Ghanaian today, one of the things also champion here, Ghana ni businessman, foreigner, except when the Ghanaian doesn't have the capacity to do it. And Mahama Ononya na so called Mahama isi o 221 kilograms of gold also didn't gold ball so they be strengthening it city no any economy no it then also in support it forget about say we MPP we NDC president ya anyone why we should support the Ghanaian to
transpired, other things transpired. So we had Bright Aware also taking the stand. He had a couple of things to say. So according to him, he said it's been almost a year since he's been in the custody. He needed a haircut because if you see Bright Aware, he has some dreadlocks on. So he asked that he needed a haircut because he's had that haircut on for more than a year now, and he's getting the bad boy tag. And for him, he's been developing headaches and all that. He wants access to a clean haircut.
Like the minister said, your remittances have reached the highest ever. About $7.8 billion actually last year. And I mean, I dare say that probably that is much larger than, many regions are contributing to the GDP in Ghana. So you deserve your position as the 17th region of Ghana.
I sit in Parliament, I look at budget approvals. Then you ask yourself, how much do we allocate for these areas? Go and check. The Ministry for Works and Housing, go and check. Water and Sanitation, go and check. It tells you that we are not serious. And yet the president, if a flat, he will go and stand in the waterway and give speeches, and then we go and sleep. Let 5 people die today. They will call their families and give them money. We will take care of your burial ceremony and the rest, give you compensation, and we go and sleep. And so, back to this conversation. What are we going to do as a people to stop it?
This is a very important bill. Speaker, first of all, for community service, as a student of criminology, I know that it benefits both the society and the offender. So to the extent that what the offender seeks to do or had gone to do, for which reason he or she would have gone through some custodial sentencing, sometimes may not just be a major offense. The Minister of Roads gave an example. Someone went in, stole a tuber of yam, and the person is incarcerated, even for a week, Speaker. And what happens is that if you look at the size or the sizes of our prisons in Ghana, it gives you an indication that there is overcrowding. You go to some of the prisons and you would see suspects or prisoners virtually standing because they do not have the requisite space to sleep. And when they even want to eat, there is no room for them. Speaker, so what you see is that where there is community service, there is reduction in overcrowding in the prisons. Second, you would also understand that it costs the taxpayers a lot of money to feed prisoners. And then where the Minister of Finance, Iteto, would have used the money to do the roads in Wejagbawe, he would end up using the money to take care of prisoners. And these are prisoners who may have just stolen a tuber of yam, or a goat, or a sheep. Speaker, so why would you not rather give the person room to serve the community he or she belongs to? That in itself puts the person under some stress, and that in itself gives the person some avenue to be rehabilitated. Speaker, if care is not taken and you push everyone or anyone to prisons for a very small offense, you may end up promoting recidivism.